today's reading. It is going to be a midweek message for those who need to hear it. So for the week of May 18th. This message is not going to resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Simple as that. All of my decks have been pre-cleared, pre-shuffled, pre-intended upon. So yes, today I'm going to do a Celtic cross for your situation, your problem, your situation. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So a new beginning. A new beginning, perhaps, which goes well with my weekly. I am so sorry about that, guys. I am very sorry. My place is just, that alarm was always going off. Anyway, I didn't want to start over because I really wanted to go with this Page of Pentacles because I'm feeling this energy right now, and it's very similar to what I was saying in my previous video in the week's themes. The message for the entire week. New beginnings are on the horizon. They're not on the horizon, they're here. New beginnings are here. And that's you right now. You have this giant coin, this new, and also, if you can see, this little character. I've always wondered if it's a female or male. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But they're holding a light in their hand. So you have all this new knowledge as well. You have this new sense of identity. And yeah, you're ready. You're ready for this. What's the problem? Oh. What's the problem? The Five of Swords. Mental conflict. You can be very, your inner critic could be very antagonizing right now. Yeah, complete mental conflict. Thinking, oh my gosh, what's happening? Like I stated in my previous video, a lot of confusion happening, a lot of beliefs popping up into our heads, and maybe we're going a certain route and it's feeling really good. We're really getting into our heart chakra and we're going down this path that we're going on, and then we get hit with, oh wait, is this really for me? Am I really good enough for this? Am I worthy enough for this? And all of these fears keep coming up to try and keep you back, try and hold you back, because that is their job. These limiting beliefs is to hold you back. And so you're experiencing, or you can be experiencing, some mental angst with this new beginning. However, with that crystal, that little crystal ball you're holding, the ball of light actually, that you're holding in that Page of Pentacles, you're not going to stand for these limiting beliefs. You're not going to believe into them too deeply. But that's just that's the issue that's happening for you, possibly, is just that they're cropping up. And you might be having a hard time to deal with them, but you will, in fact, deal with them. Okay, and then what happened in your past that's influencing the situation? The Sun. I see what's going on here. Okay, so you've experienced bliss, happiness, love, beauty in the past, and you thought it was yours. But then something happened and it fell through. And it actually was just a lesson and not something that was to be kept on and held on to. And so now you're having this new beginning and you're feeling the same senses now of, oh my gosh, like happiness, love, joy, freedom, fulfillment, like I'm feeling this again. And then in your mind, the mental angst, you're thinking, oh wait, am I setting myself up again? Am I going down the same route of, oh my gosh, I think this is for me, but really I'm just gonna get clobbered again? That's exactly what's happening here. But the thing is, before, when you were feeling this happiness and love and joy and freedom, fulfillment, it was, or it could have been, you were experiencing this when you were unconscious, when you weren't aware of who you actually are. And you had beliefs that were limiting, and so your experience was like happy and love, but in reality, in the grand scheme of things, it actually wasn't that. It was just your interpretation of it at the time with your limiting sense of self and limiting beliefs. But now with this new sense of, and funny, because She's holding the sun in her hands. She knows what it felt like in the past. It just wasn't meant for you, whatever that happiness was. But what's now coming is coming because you are now consciously aware. You are now spiritually awakened. You now understand who you are, what you deserve, what you're worth, and you're able to go about this new situation with a new mindset, and therefore you're able to actually experience this long-term happiness. So you're not screwing yourself over again, and you didn't screw yourself over in the past. Everything that's happened in the past has happened for a reason, and is what has brought you to where you are now, which is complete enlightenment. So don't allow those thoughts of, oh, you're gonna do it again, you're gonna screw yourself over again. It's not the case. You're a completely different being now, and with a completely different awareness now. So you are meant to experience happiness and love. Okay, and what is happening in the near future? What is happening in the near future for you? There's so many. It's so many cards. I'm told to take it. I don't read reversals, by the way. Okay, what's happening in the near future? All major arcanas. So you have Justice, we have Temperance, and we have the Chariot. So in the near future, you are going to be able to balance these negative thoughts that are cropping up for you. You're going to be able to balance these out. You're going to be able to be patient with yourself and learn. You're an alchemist. We're all alchemists. And when we learn new information, it takes a while to process it properly and learn how our new magic is used. We've just come to awareness that we are magical beings. And obviously, when we're beginners at something, we're not good. We're shit at things when well, not necessarily, but we're not aware of how to deal with such power so soon. And so what's happening in the near future is you're going to be able to balance out your energy. You're going to be able to balance out your mental energies. Okay, what is real? What is false? What is going? What is staying? And you're going to be able to be very concrete and stable in the balancing of these energies, which of course takes patience. It takes nurturing. She's nurturing. She's nurturing her new energy. She's balancing. She's learning how to balance. And so in the near future, you're moving forward. You're successful with it. Chariot. You're moving forward. That's beautiful. Learning how to balance. Learning to also dictate what, with these negative energies, negative mental energies, you're able to dictate whether something's real or not. You're able to use your intuition more and discover, okay, which direction should I really go in? Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. And so consciously, what are you consciously aware of? What are you consciously aware of? Whoop. Oh, that one wants to come out. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. You're consciously aware that you can achieve all of the success, all of the fulfillment, all of the stability, all of the freedom. You are so aware consciously that you can. You can create anything you'd like. You are the creator of your own life. And you are able to experience and create this sun again, this new this new experience of bliss and happiness. And you're able to do that for yourself, but of course, this comes in the way sometimes. But apart from that, you'll be able to learn how to manage those thoughts better with being balanced out, being able to balance out your energies. Okay, so unconsciously, sorry, what is happening? What are you unconsciously aware of? Don't you just love when they fly out like that? Two of Wands. You need to make a decision. You need to make a decision. Because you know this is for you. This Ten of Pentacles. It's all about complete abundance, stability, fulfillment, beauty. You know you can create whatever you want. So you have to choose whether you're going to follow this belief of I know I can create anything I want, or this belief of I am not enough. And so maybe you just haven't made that clear enough to the universe yet, that you do in fact choose the Ten of Pentacles route. You do in fact choose to affirm that you are strong, independent, confident, and can achieve anything that you desire. So yeah, you need to make that choice and make it very clear to the universe and start practicing and making it very known that you are willing to do the work, continue to do the work because you have been doing the work. You're willing to continue to be doing the work, and you're just letting go of all of these beliefs, these limiting beliefs. So what is your influence on the situation, this new beginning? What is your influence of this situation? Anybody? Anybody there? What is your influence? The King of Swords. Okay. So he is very discerning. He knows what he wants. He speaks it into reality. He and the Four of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So your influence. You've been working hard. Seven of Pentacles. You've been healing. Four of Swords. And you're coming into being more discerning, more straightforward, standing up for yourself, your beliefs, what you want. And that's your influence in the situation. So like I said, like you have to make that final decision, make it very clear to the universe that you are in fact choosing to turn the page and start anew. And so your influence in the situation is you're basically doing that. You are becoming the King of Wands in the situation with your working and healing on yourself, because you have put in so much work on your growth, and you are healing a lot of wounds that you've been holding and carrying around for quite some time. And you are stepping into this King of Wands energy, which is why we have like the conflict and confusion, the Five of Swords, because when we grow, our challenges like to impede on our growth. Our challenges love to let us keep us down, but no, you're doing the work. You're healing. You're becoming that King of Swords, so you can slice away all of those negative beliefs. You are becoming that. Okay, and external influences around. External influences. Ooh. External influences. What's externally influencing the situation? It's the Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Like I just said. So the Page of Wands is all about new insights, thinking anew, having this new sense of self, sense of how the world is, new perceptions, new perspectives. And this Ten of Wands is burdens. Look how burdened she is. She's carrying the whole world on her shoulders. She's overburdened. So the external influences are these beliefs that are holding you back. Like this Five of Swords. These influences that are trying to hold you back. So you're growing. You really are growing. But just be aware that there are forces out there that are trying to hold you back, as well as your ego is trying to hold you back. So, yeah, they're trying to overburden you with these old beliefs, basically. These external forces. Trying to burden you with all of these old limiting beliefs that you are dashing out the window. They're already dashed. They're not coming back. You are a new person. Okay, so what are your hopes and dreams? What are your, hopes and fears. What are your hopes or fears about the situation? Three of Wands, so you're fearing that what you're actually wanting is not going to come into fruition. That you're just going to be standing on that cliff, on that side of the edge of the cliff, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And it's not going to come. So that's what you're fearing. That all of this work is going to go to the pooper. Which is false. Which is false. Negative belief. Your manifestations are coming. I know it can be daunting at times and difficult and frustrating when we've worked so hard and we've come so far and we just think nothing's changing in our lives, but things are actually changing. Unconsciously and subconsciously, things are changing. We're just not aware of it. So, until we are. And we will be aware when we are meant to be aware. The universe always lets us know when we need to know. And if we don't know yet, then we're not meant to. So just let it go, surrender, and know that your manifestations are on the way. Alrighty, what is the long-term outcome of the situation? Woo. Woo. The Ace of Wands and Eight of Cups. Okay. So, the Ace of Wands is ready for you. It's ready for you. The Three of Wands, manifestations, waiting for your manifestations. And this one Ace of Wands, this one wand, to make it the Four of Wands, which is all about stability, happiness, harmony, joy. That's ready. This wants to come to you so you can complete the three and move to the four. But first you're having to go within. You have to go within, Eight of Cups, dive deep, figure out what is really holding you back. I know we hate hearing this. Go within, go within, go within. I've been within, I've dealt with within. What else is there within? Trust me, there's always more. So this new beginning, this new passionate beginning is ready for you. The wolves want to bring it to you. Well, I guess they're foxes, eh? Yeah, they're foxes. These foxes want to bring you the Ace of Wands. But first, you just have to go within and just figure out really what's happening under the surface. Under the circus? Where are the clowns at? Under the surface. So once you do that, once you get to the root cause of like whichever limiting belief is holding you back, you'll be able to move forward. And your manifestations will come like that. So I hope this helps you guys in some way. Leave me a like or a comment if it resonated with you, if you liked it or whatnot. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. So wish you guys all the best. And yeah, sending you guys all love and light. Bye.